Alright, you beautiful peoples of the internet. So today I got a slightly interesting one. Now this is if you've got the older 2018 models of the Samsung QLED TVs. This will also work for the 2019 QLED TVs, so long as they're over the 49-inch size, so 55, 65 upwards, whatever. Anyway, I've got a Q7FN from 2018. This will work for the Q8, the Q6. I think it'll also work for the NU8000 as well, and it'll also work for the 2019 models of QLED. So basically what am I trying to do? I'm trying to get the 120 frames a second mode to work on your PS5. So there's a couple of things we need to do first to get this. Now the game I'm using, I've only got one game at the minute. It's just got updated yesterday, and that was Destiny 2, and it's the Crucible will play at 120. Now I'm not sure, I'm doing this live. Now when it changes resolution it may drop the capture card, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so the first thing you need to do is, if you look above me now, I might make this screen bigger. Let's do this live. Okay, so as you can see, I'm up on the top here. Of course, go up to your settings. So it's settings, down to saved game. This makes no sense, but that's where you got to go. And then you got to go to game presets. And it's this one, second one down, performance and resolution mode. Now, normally it's on game default. You need to change it to this one. Make sure the tick is on performance mode. Right, so we'll come back out of this now, and we'll go to start loading up Destiny. So we'll load up Destiny. I'll make the screen smaller. Right, as you can see, it's lost the capture. Oh no, it hasn't. It's picked it back up again. Okay, so we're just waiting now for this to load. And the only way you can get the 120 to work in Destiny is to play in Crucible. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to set up a private match with just my lonesome self in there. But the reason I've got the camera on this side of me, this one over here, the one that's filming the corner of the television, is just to prove that the 120 frames mode is working. Sometimes it'll come up if I press that button. It's not coming up, so there's another way I can prove that anyway. So I press X to play. Sorry, I'm looking at my capture, not my TV over there. I'll have to log in, etc, etc. So we'll just get this logged in. As I say, I'm doing this live. I'm not going to bother editing, cutting it. Just go on my Hunter. Open Director, Destinations, Crucible. Where's the private Crucible? I think it's down here, and that's it. Private Crucible match. Launch. Now what I've noticed is, oh, there's something else I should have showed you then. You need to turn the 120 FPS mode on in Destiny. But what will happen was, before this enters the match, the screen of the TV will go off and then come back on again, which just means it's gone from 1080p to 120 frames a second mode. But we'll just... There's the Elgato going off. Now, it may not come back. Oh, it did come back on. That's okay. They've updated that then. It used to be that it would turn off. Okay, so what I forgot to tell you is we're going to press the options button. And we need, on Destiny, to go over to the little icon. Let me go full screen again. Yeah. So you can see I'm scrolling across the top screen there. And it's settings. And it's video settings. Click on that. Oh, I use this stupid arrow. Now you need to make sure that this 128%, 120 Hertz Crucible only mode is switched to on. You need to do that once you load the game up. Okay, so let me just go back to me little mode. Now, how do I know for definite that it's working? Now, it's not saying on the TV there, but I'm playing in 100. It's coming out nice and smooth. but it can be quite hard to tell. So what we do here, and I go back to making this screen bigger. I'm going to go back to the dashboard, backup, settings. Now this time I'm going to go to screen and video output information. And there it is at the top, resolution down to 1080p because this won't do 4K 120 and it'll do 1440p 120 this television. Unfortunately, Sony in their infinite wisdom has still not enabled 1440p, but it will do 1080p 120 and there it is on the screen there to prove that that is what the PlayStation is outputting at. So you can see it here, look, let's come up here, 1920, 1080, 120. Now I'm going to have to get up to do this next bit because I'll have to move the camera, but I can also find the information out on my television. So let me just bring up the menu on the TV, and I've basically got to go into the settings. Here it is. Right, I'm going to move the cam because I don't think this will come out on the TV. Right, so bear with me. I'm going to have to go off camera a second while I adjust this. Right, so you can see there, that's the signal information. I'll make this screen right, sorry, I'm just messing about the screen so you can all see this. I'll make that one smaller. Right, okay, I know this is a bit janky and I should really edit it, but so if I come back out of this, what I've done here is on the bottom of the Samsung, I've gone to settings. I've gone to, what have I gone to now? I've still forgotten what I've gone to. Support. And then from that across, self-diagnosis, and then signal information. And now that is telling me that I am now producing off source HDMI 1, which is what the PS5 is coming out of. It's coming in at 1080p, 120 frames. So I'm just proving here that on the television, I'm saying 120 frames. Although it says 120p, it means progressive scan, 120 hertz. And also, if I bring this big, on the PS5, I have got 120. So that just goes to prove then that you can get 120 working on the 2018 Samsungs. Although it would be nice if Sony would just give the update to give us the option of 1440p, which this TV will do. It'll do 1440p. And I know that because I have a PC connected to it, and for that I use the 1440p 120 hertz solution. So let's just go back to the game. No, I don't want a PlayStation 4. That's the wrong thing. There we go. That's on the right thing. Destiny 2, and again. So there we are. So we're now playing at 110. It is, to be fair, it is absolutely butter smooth when you're playing. It looks like they've updated the controller now, so it vibrates when you jump as a hunter. Anyway, so that's a little video. So if you do have the Samsung 2018 QLEDs, 2019 QLEDs. Obviously, it is part of the 2020 range as well. I believe the 2020 range can do 4K 120 on Samsung, but this is using HDMI 2.0, not the 2.1. You don't need HDMI 2.1 to get the 120 Hz mode. That's only for 4K 120. 1080p 120 and 1440p 120 will work fine with HDMI 2.0B, I think it is 2.0B. So there we are. That's just a quick little video proving that the Samsung TV can run 4K 120 frames a second on PlayStation 5. It's a bit of a rigmarole trying to get it set up. Half the time you don't know if it's working or not, but there we are. I've just proved that you can get it working, and I've proved that it is working. Anyway, that's me, Glenn out. This has been Cheapskate Gaming News Tech Reviews. Thanks for the view, for the watch. Hope you found this interesting if you've got a Samsung TV. If you did, just give us the old thumbs up. This in theory, this should work for the Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty. That's a 120 FPS mode on it, and I believe Rainbow Six, I think, has got a 120 FPS mode as well. And I dare say there'll be Dirt 5, another one with 120 FPS mode. So and of course other games will get updates in the future. I believe that Apex Legends should be getting an update sooner or later, and some other games. So Fortnite hasn't. I'm surprised they didn't do a 120 in Fortnite. Anyway, that's me out now. Okay, bye-bye. Off we go.